Hello and good day. Today is another day to work on a problem on Leetcode. So the problem we are going to work on is on a single number. So the question goes like this: given a non-empty array of integers, every element appears twice except for one. Find that single one. So for example, if you come here, you see that every element, for example, two appears twice. So one, two is only one that appears once. So what um, the problem is to find that particular number that appears once and print it out. So the output for this one is 1. The same thing that happens also here now. So you have 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. You see 1 appears twice, 1 and 1, and 2 appears twice, 1, 1. It's only 4 that appears once. So the output for this one is 1 and 4. So the same thing happens here. It's only 1 you have here in the list, and it actually appears once. So you have to print it out. So, and we are told that we are going to implement a solution with a linear runtime complexity that uses only constant extra space. So, how are we going to solve this problem? The the most effective way of solving this problem is using the, the operand exclusive or. I'll just show you what I mean by that. So you have here the operand for the exclusive or. So this is try out. This is the input for the first example. We're going to use that operand here for that. So this operand is this exclusive or. So what it does is that if you have the same number and you add if you perform this operation on the same number, it will give you 0. So 2 exclusive or of 2 will give you 0. The kernel is coming up. So for each of the numbers, so that is how you're able to cancel out number that appears twice. If the numbers appears twice, once you perform this operation, it cancels it out. So we are going to run through the elements in the list and add, not necessarily add, perform this operation on each of them. Whenever it finds that number in the operation which has already been performed previously, to cancel it out. So for example, what I mean is if you have so 2 in binary is 0, 1, 0. And then if you're going to add, perform this operation, I don't want to use the word add, perform this operation on it. How it does is that it's exclusive or if it is the same number. So for example, if you have 1, 0, 1, 0, and you come here and now have 0, 1, maybe 1, 0. If you come here now, because it is this is either this or this, that's the or now, it will give you 1. If you come to this second operation, because it is or, the or operation, it will give you also 1. Either this or this, 0 and 1 will give you 1. But if you come here now, at this point where we have 1 and 1, because it is exclusive or, if they are the same, it will give you 0, whether it's going to be 1 or 0. So 1, 1, instead of giving you 1 in the normal or operation, because it's exclusive or, it will give you 0. And then 0, 0 normally will give you 0. So this presents a very useful idea in this operation that we are going to work on. So if you have something like 1010, and you also doing 1010, like I spoke about in 2. And if you come here now, you see that they are the same, so necessary 0. The next one is also 0 because they are the same. This same one is 1, 1, so it's 0. And then this same one is the same from from the first element and second element to zero. So the same number, if you perform that operation, it cancels out. So what happens if you have 2 and 1, and then you concatenate the operation on the same? So 2 will give you 0. 0 and 1 will give you 1. So you see how it cancels it out. So if you look at this same operation here in the second problem we have here, I just want to lift it up and bring it into this over here. So if you have this here now, in the second one that we have 4 1 2 1 2, 4 of this operation 1, of this operation 2, and this operation 1, and this same operation 2. What it does here is, imagine it in this same sense as if you sorted this array now, and you have 1 of this operation 1, of this operation 2, of this operation 2, and then this operation 4. Just imagine it as if you sorted it. 1 and 1, one of it with this exclusive OR operation will give you 0. So this thing will give you 0. 2 and 2 will give you 0. 0 and 0 necessarily will give you 0. And then 0 and 4 will give you 4. So 1 cancels out 1, 2 cancels out 2, keep remaining 4 for the operation. So I think if you run this now, it will give you 4. So that's what essentially happens in the operation. So we're going to look through the array, have a variable that picks in the operations and keeps it for us, and then it returns the remaining values. We return the value that is only single. So if you have something like this, you have like res is equals to 0. The necessary 0 with that operation will give you the same value of the number. So you say for I in nums, perform this operation and continuously with all the elements in nums, and then print or return our res for us. So if you run these nums here now, and then perform this, it will give you 4. So that's actually the principle or the idea behind finding the single number out. So we're going to use this in our problem here and then get the answer. So we come here and have our res, which is equals to 0. Then for I in nums actually, to perform this operation of I, and then you return the final value, return res. So we run it. So it passed the cases, the case 1, case 2, and case 3. Then we're going to submit it. So if you use the condition, this is the way you're going to solve the problem for a single number in Leetcode.